Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, March 30th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and SPY. Boy, oh boy, are they trying to just put us to sleep. First off, apologies for this morning's video. It is posted. I don't know what happened with YouTube. I'm hoping this one posts like normal, but that thing took over an hour or so to post. So I'm assuming it was YouTube's issues, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see when I go to post this one. This is our smallest range of the year. That sounds like a broken record. 3 days in a row, we have our three smallest ranges. Today is our smallest. Monday was our second smallest. Yesterday was our third smallest. That's amazing. I don't think we'll do our top 10 lowest volume today. We might just escape that. But the bottom line is this. So what the bulls did do today is put the daily up. That's positive. Weekly, we'll look at it in a moment. I'm still going to call the weekly balance, still going into tomorrow, and I'll show you why. Some people will be calling it up. NQ, triple Qs have a chance for an outside month up. So NQ today, they held their gap, and they go out 10 wide. So they have two gaps for 2 days. Righty. Not only doesn't hold their gap for the second day in a row, they have a trend day down. So righty goes out with a double distribution day. ES and SPY, ES, this is just amazing. Filled their gap to the tick on 22 contracts. SPY does not fill their gap. So SPY actually has two gaps, today's and yesterday's. Now again, tomorrow we have the PCE, which is supposedly a big number that Powell looks at when it comes to inflation. And you have the end of the quarter. It's a decent quarter. So we're going to see how they want to try to, keep it up, right? We're up 5%. The Nasdaq's up almost 15%. Righty is flat. The Dow is flat. So we'll see how that goes. But I certainly hope we get a little more tempo and volume and range. Because boy, oh boy, from the widest volumes and ranges and the heaviest volume in early March to now the smallest ranges is just amazing. Took 9 points out of today. Very, very quiet day for me. It was off on the short side, A period. Took a short against the overnight high, first time. Actually, I shorted the right before the opening and got paid on that a little bit. Then I took a short in B period. I lost money. I lost 2 points on that. I'm trying to think how the heck I lost money on it when we had come down. I forgot where I took it. This day lulled me to sleep. But I gave back what I made in A period, believe it or not. Again, it was, today started exactly like yesterday. Gap up, then B went down. Now, we didn't go down in C, but we tried to go down in D. We did finally get our gap today. We didn't yesterday. I didn't do anything to E period. I took a short. I thought we were going to get some legs to the downside. I took it off a very small. My two best trades were G and K. All right, so G period, I was like, I think we're going to finally get going and fill the gap. I held that trade for almost 2 hours and to get 4 points, believe it or not. And then in K period, I took a short thinking we might have the afternoon rally high for another 4 points. So that was the majority of my day. I made 9 points. 8 of them were in those two time frames. Other than that, I did nothing. We did grind back up. Incredibly, volume park in ES was up at 83 most of the day. It ends up at 81 the quarter. They lowered it a little bit. The TPO actually got lowered pretty good, only to be raised again in M. So, again, a wishy-washy day with not much volume. As far as destinations, for the upside in SPY, we have 435 today's high, 467 daily high, and then the real important one to me is 407.45, which is the weekly high and monthly high as of now. For the downside, we have today's low in SPY of 401.76, and then filling the gap at 401.60. For ES, on the upside, we have 87.75. Then we don't have anything to 90.50 daily high, poor high, and filling the gap at 97.25 and 45.50, which is a daily high and poor high. For the downside, we have today's low of 61.25. Now, tomorrow night we will recap the entire first quarter and all the charts on these three indices. Okay? For today, I'm just going to show you. Here's the monthly in SPY. So it's a 5-month balance. Nothing's been resolved yet. Now here's the weekly. Some people might call this up, and I have no problem with that. But I think this is the real important week of March 6th, okay, the week of March 6th for the high. So I think that's the real important one to take out. And not only that, right now it is our monthly high. So we'll be interested tomorrow on the quarter end. Do we make a new high in the monthly? And if we do, we would be taking out this weekly high, and then I would definitely have the weekly up going into next week. So that's really important. Plus, even though we took out this weekly high, this is the one I really want to take out to stop the succession of lower highs. So that's a very visual area there. So 407.45 would definitely put me up in the weekly. For now, I'm keeping it balanced. And on the daily, it's up. 2 gaps are my main focus, today and yesterday's. Yes, we're above all 3 of these indices. I said if we come out of balance, that's what we're going to get. Now the question is, now again, did we stop the succession of lower highs? We did. We did from here to here. So technically we stopped it. Again, you know how I don't like to use one day doesn't make a market. So I'm curious if we get that follow through and take out 407.45. To me, that's the real key one. If we do, like I said, our next big destination would be 418 and then last August high of 431. So I think we could get legs if we're able to get this weekly high. If we end up stalling and failing tomorrow, then it could be a different story. But for now, the buyers are going to take their victory, even though the last 3 trading days have had the smallest ranges of the year and very putrid volume. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. I hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.